Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school baseball. Tonight, the Garaway Pirates host the Carrollton Warriors. Tonight's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Bank, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
We are live at Garaway High School for the start of the 2023 baseball season. It's the lid lifter in the home opener for the Garaway Pirates as they take on the Carrollton Warriors. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Along with Shannon Thomas, we'll bring you all the live play-by-play action this afternoon, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Shannon, just seemed like we finished up on the basketball court just a couple of weeks ago down in Athens with these Garaway Pirates, and now we come out to the Hill where we're in football season. It's usually really cold by the end of the year, and I don't think the weather's changed much since the end of the playoff season.
You know, I was just thinking, looking over the way over there, it might be snowing over there at your house, Joe, so you might have to shovel when you get home. But, you know, that's one thing I've always said about up here on the hill. It doesn't matter if it's 90 degrees up here, if it's 60 degrees. The wind is always a factor up here. And today, it might play a part of the game today. You know, that baseball is going to come off them bats pretty hard, and you don't want to stove a finger today.
You do not. Shannon, the Garaway and Carrollton both were rained out on Saturday. How do the coaches get their teams refocused for playing baseball in the opener now today?
Well, seeing how you was all excited and ready for that very first game, now the coaches had to rein them back in and say, hey, now we got to go back to practice for a couple more days, calm them down, just go back to your normal routine. They had to go to school today. Now they're here playing some baseball. So as the coaches, they did a good job, but you always want to play that first one, and it'd be nice to play it on a Saturday, but you had to wait a couple more days, and they're both teams look like they're ready to go.
Shannon, Garaway has some familiar names we're used to. The twins, Alexander and Brady Roden, Peyton Keller, Gabe Amicone, Kyler Hirschberger, and Jackson Reifenschneider, just to name a few. Some great athletes wearing the Pirate colors today.
Yeah, one thing about this school district, it's a small school district, and all the athletes play 2-3 sports, so you get to see these kids, and they're usually well-conditioned kids. Now they just got to get their baseball legs underneath of them, and the twins, they're looking to come out to have their senior season. This is it. This is their last sport as the Garaway Pirates, so those two are probably pretty amped up and ready to go.
Carrollton has a senior-laden team, as almost half of their roster are seniors. How much of an advantage is that for the Warriors to come out here on the road as seniors against Garaway?
That's a big thing, They're not a very big school district either, so when you got that many seniors on them, a lot of these kids are probably 4-year starters, 4-year lettermen. So they've seen it all, they've done it all, and they won't panic when they get behind. They'll just continue to do what they do, and I think that's a big advantage for them.
The Wood Electric pregame show rolls on. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by Carrollton head coach Brian Conley. You're listening to High School Baseball with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugarcreek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Carrollton head coach Brian Conley, presented by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coach, opening day has arrived for high school baseball. That means warm weather is on the horizon. We all get to hear the pop of the glove and the crack of the bat. Talk to us about your team this year.
Well, we're senior heavy, and we have 6 of them, and they've all been here for all 4 years, so we rely heavily on senior leadership, and so far they've done everything we've asked the last 4 years, and they're ready to go. They're excited for today.
Coach, you just mentioned it. 6 of your 14 are seniors on this team this year. Talk about your seniors and what they mean to your program.
Well, I mean, you can't have a good program without good seniors. So, and again, the leadership and the on and off the field attitudes and the way they conduct themselves is important as the game itself. So we believe in our seniors, and we let them take the reins and take the bull by the horns, I guess you could say, and run the program a little bit. And they teach the younger guys what's next and what's coming up. And we rely heavily on the seniors.
Coach, you traveled to Sugarcreek to take on the Garaway Pirates to lead off the season in Game 1. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
We know Garaway's always a good baseball team, and they play in a hard league, and they're always scrappy, and they always have good talent, and they play a good schedule. So we're ready for a battle today for sure.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Warriors to improve to 1-0 on the season and knock off the Pirates?
We need timely hitting, and we need good pitching and solid defense. If you can put the ball in play and make the routine play, then you have a good shot to win.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here today.
Thank you.
That was Carrollton head coach Brian Conley joining me in the dugout. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by Garaway head coach Justin Elmore right here with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Garaway head coach Justin Elmore, presented by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coach, a new season, a new turf field, a very talented roster, which brings hope, optimism to your 17th season at the helm here of the Pirates. Talk to us about this beautiful field and what it means to your program and the community.
As a Garaway guy, being from here, it's so humbling how quick this came together, and I'm so appreciative to our community. We live in a great place. They didn't hesitate. It went together in a hurry, and it's just awesome. Our kids are grateful, very proud to have it. And we termed it the turf committee. It's a legacy project. It's something that's going to be here for a long time, and obviously not just for the kids that get to play on it now, but our Pony League kids are going to get some games on it, and just the future to keep the excitement. So it very transitional to what it did for the football program. When theirs went in, Jason's numbers have been phenomenal, and with the way our youth numbers are, we're seeing the same thing. So we just hope it continues, but very grateful.
Coach, you had 3 seniors last year and only 5 this year. The future is bright for the Pirates. Talk about your 5 seniors and how they'll guide your team in 2023.
The great group of kids, first off. We got 2 of them that have, 3 that have done a ton for us. Obviously, the Roden twins have been very successful in every ball they pick up. They're the same here. Very talented. Dorn Mast, as a baseball kid, he's a grinder, just a field junkie, and very talented. And then we have Kyler Hirschberger and Jamin Beachy, both the same way. We have 4 returning starters out of that group, and just their leadership from day one. We sprinkled the twins in after basketball was over, but the other 3 have been there since day one, and they've done a great job. We lost 3 really good ones last year that were great. And appreciate everything they did, but very, very excited for the future of this group. And like you said, the roster's talented, but it doesn't mean anything if we can't go out and throw strikes, pick it up, and score runs. So we'll see how it goes.
Coach, the Carrollton Warriors lead off the season in Game 1. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them here today?
I don't know a ton. Jim Monagold, who worked here forever, is now at Conotton Valley. They scrimmaged on Tuesday, and he called me the other day and said, they're good. They've had a lot of success also in football and basketball, so they got kids who have experienced a ton of success this year. I do know that they don't have league games this week, so it's going to be numero uno versus numero uno today. So it's just a great opportunity to see where we're at out of the gate. So I expect to be challenged, and our kids need to be ready to go.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Pirates to defend this beautiful new home turf and begin the season 1-0?
First off, we got to throw strikes. Our pitching's been really solid this spring so far, and it's something we have a ton of confidence in. It's without question the deepest staff that I've ever had in 17 years. So it starts with Peyton today. He's getting the ball. He's just got to throw strikes and make him put it in play, and then we got to pick it up. It's simple. I know it's coach speak, but we got to throw strikes. We got to pick it up. And offensively, it's gotten better through our first 3 scrimmages. We just got to keep transitioning to good disciplined swings. If we get undisciplined at the plate, we're going to be in a world of hurt tonight.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here tonight.
Hey, thanks, Joe. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
That was Garaway head coach Justin Elmore joining me in the dugout. Coming up next, the WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups and first pitch between the Warriors and Pirates right here with Big Z Sports.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to Garaway High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas here at Garaway. Their beautiful new facility in their field turf. What a great facility, Shannon, that they put in here. We've seen the field turf kind of take over in the area. A couple teams have gotten it over the last couple of years. It's Garaway's turn this year as they welcome the turf here and over at the softball diamond here on the hill.
Yeah, if they didn't have this turf here today and over at the softball field, they wouldn't be playing. We got a lot of rain this morning.
This weekend as well.
Yeah, there was a lot of rain, and I want to say the base paths are clear. They're dry. You can run the outfield. I'm sure it's got a little soggy spots in it here and there, but the wind up here helps dries it, but it's grass, so you're able to play, and you're not in that mud, so what a way to open your season to your advantage with turf.
Absolutely. Big thanks to both coaches as they joined us in the dugout in our pregame interviews brought to you by Commercial and Savings Bank. We're going to take a look at the WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups first for the Carrollton Warriors. Shannon?
Yeah, leading off for the Warriors is number 12, Jackson Rinks. He'll be playing center field. Batting second will be number 15, Caden Reniger. He's a second baseman. Batting third will be number 13, Caden Smith, your first baseman. Batting fourth will be your catcher, number 3, Landon James. Batting fifth will be third baseman Jake Whitmore, number 32. Batting sixth, number 11, Isaiah McConnell, playing shortstop. Batting seventh will be number 10, Hayden Jenkins. He's your pitcher. Batting eighth, number 30, John Barong. He's a right fielder. Batting ninth will be Garrett Broadwater. He's your left fielder.
And now for the WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups for the Garaway Pirates. Number 7, Peyton Keller. He leads off, and he's on the hill today for Garaway. Number 2, Jamin Beachy. He's at second, bats second. Number 4, Doran Mast. He's at shortstop, batting third. Batting fourth, number 44, Zach Misko. He's at first base. Batting in the 5-hole, number 1, Alexander Roden. He's in center field. Number 10, Gabe Amacone in right field, bats number 6. And batting 7th behind the plate today, number 24, Jackson Reifenschneider. Number 6, Jesse Beachy. He's at third base and bats 8th. And number 3, Brady Roden. He's in left field and batting 9th for the Pirates. Again for Garaway, Keller, Beachy, Mast, Misko, Roden, Amacone, Reifenschneider, Beachy, and Roden. And a second time through for Carrollton, you have Rinks in center field, Reiniger at second, Smith at first, James at catcher, Whitmore at third, McConnell at short, Jenkins pitching, Barong in right field, and Broadwater in left field. And that is your WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups for both teams in the 2023 season almost underway. Big thanks to the Wood Electric for our pregame show. That's going to do it for our Wood Electric pregame show as we get ready for the first pitch here on the hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Claxon Communications as they are here today as well, giving you all the sights and sounds on your TV screen or your mobile device, your laptop, your tablet. Again, if you want to tune in and watch, you can do that on our YouTube channel all season long. We have a baseball game going on one channel, and the Garaway girls, the ladies softball on their lid lifter as well. Over behind us, just to the west of us here on the hill, as the Lady Pirates take on TCC here today. But we have the boys in baseball action, the Garaway Pirates and Carrollton Warriors. Peyton Keller on the hill for the Pirates today, Shannon.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game here today. Like you said, it's the opener. Both teams are anxious. We want to see which one of these pitchers can take control of this game early and which defense is going to back them up. And like Joe said, you can watch on all those devices, and if you're headed out to dinner to one of those restaurants that support Big Z Sports, ask them to put this game on their TVs. Multiple restaurants will do that for you. Just say, hey, can you pull up Big Z Sports YouTube and you can watch a baseball game while you're eating.
Absolutely. Great call on that, Shannon. With a little extra self-promotion there, and that never hurts anybody. So we're about underway. The Pirates met at the pitcher's mound, and now we are almost ready for pitch number 1 of the 2023 high school baseball season. Keller looks in at Reifenschneider, gets his sign, hesitates, now fires the first pitch. It is strike 1, and this season is underway for the high school baseball season here in Tuscarawas County area with Big Z Sports. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas here on the hill in Sugarcreek. 0-1 to Jackson Rinks. The 0-1 pitch just outside for ball 1. 1-1, Peyton Keller on the hill. He wears number 7. The Pirates' red jerseys, blue and white stripes on their sleeves, white numerals and letters trimmed in blue. They have a blue hat or a white hat with a blue bill, white pants with a blue stripe. The 1-1 pitch inside, down on the turf, and gets away from Reifenschneider, so it's going to be ball 2.
Okay, Keller come right out, throwed that first strike right down the middle. The last 2 pitches were balls. Reifenschneider's going to have his work cut out behind him.
2 balls in 1 strike here on the top of the first inning. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas here for Garaway and Carrollton. The 2-1 pitch from Keller. Fires it in, and it hits him. Rinks takes it on the right arm, and now he trots down to first base after being hit by the pitch.
Yeah, that one got out of the Keller's hand a little funny. Comes in on the inside and hit Rinks. Rinks got a free base.
Hands are cold today. Ball's going to be slippery. You're going to see the pitchers blowing in their hands, trying to keep their hands warm. So Caden Reniger, number 15, the second baseman, steps in, bats from the right side. Keller gets his sign, pauses, and now delivers to the plate. Going to be just inside for ball 1. Runner on first, Jackson Rinks, hit by a pitch on a 2-1 pitch. He's down at first, the senior center fielder. Second baseman, Caden Reniger, now batting from the right side with a 1-0 count. He's going to square around a bunt. Now he fakes it. Rinks takes off, pitch in the dirt, gets behind Reifenschneider, and Rinks slides in head first at second with a stolen base. And it's going to be 2-0 to Reiniger here at the plate with Rinks on second.
Yeah, that ball got in the dirt way out in front of the plate. Reifenschneider tried to block it, but it got past him a little bit. Luckily, it didn't roll too far. He was able to pick it up and hold the runner at second base.
Got a pretty big jump, did Rinks over there at first. Now he leads off second. Keller looks back for the 2-0 pitch now. It's going to be another out in front of the plate. Keller takes it, throws on to first, and Misko catches it, retires out number 1. The putout goes 1-3 for the first out.
Yeah, that one went right off the bottom of Reniger's bat and right back to Keller. He's able to make the easy play to first base. But like you said, he advanced the runner to third base. Warriors got 1 in scoring position, 1 out.
That brings in number 13, Caden Smith. Takes the first pitch, fouls it away. Back behind us here. We are situated almost directly behind home plate, maybe to the third base side just a little bit. But great atmosphere here at Garaway. Great view for the first game of the new turf for the Pirates. The 0-1 pitch from Keller. Swung on in, grounded to second. Second baseman fields it, throws on to first for out number 2, but Jackson Rinks comes in from third to give us our first run of the game and of the season as Carrollton leads 1-0.
Nice job right there, making contact. Got the ball out to the second baseman. One thing about the turf, the ball got out there pretty fast, but with the runner at third base, it was an easy trot home.
So now 2 outs, nobody on. It's going to bring up Landon James, the catcher for the Warriors. He's going to line the first pitch down the right field line and out of play for strike 1. James wears number 3, bats from the right side. Carrollton in black uniforms, white and red stripes on the sleeves, white numerals trimmed in red, black helmets. Keller gets the pitch that he wants, now hesitates and fires home. The 0-1 pitch just inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Landon James, the catcher. There's 2 outs here, top of the first inning. Garaway trails Carrollton 1-0. Jackson Rinks got on base with a hit by pitch, stole second, and came in to score on a ground out from Caden Smith. Now the 1-1 pitch in. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Landon James. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 2 outs here at the top of the first inning. Big Z Sports, big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital as our presenting sponsors for baseball and softball with Big Z Sports all spring long. The 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled back. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Keller doing a job here, battling here late in the first inning, trying to get that extra, lost what I was going to say there, but trying to get the out here, close the inning.
1-2 pitch now from Keller. Curveball off speed, inside, strike 3 called, and that's going to do it. But they get no hits. They do get a run after the hit batter Rink scores on a ground out. Again, after a half inning. Carrollton 1, Garaway coming up. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Welcome back to Garaway High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas with Big Z Sports. Bottom of the first inning, Carrollton leads Garaway 1-0. As Carrollton now on playing defense, we'll take a look at their defensive alignment. Hayden Jenkins on the hill for the Carrollton Warriors. Behind the plate, Landon James at first, Caden Smith at second, Caden Reniger at shortstop, Isaiah McConnell, third base, Jake Whitmore, in left field, Garrett Broadwater, center field, Jackson Rinks, and John Barong in right field for the Carrollton Warriors. The starting lineup again for the Garaway Pirates: Keller, Beachy, Mast, Misko, Roden, Amacone, Reifenschneider, Beachy, and Roden. Pirates let one get away from them in the top of the first inning as Carrollton takes advantage of the hit by pitch, and Carrollton did a nice job of getting the run in, what they call a manufactured run, Shannon.
Yeah, it was a nice job by Carrollton to do what they had to do, but, Keller, he was able to come back after giving up that hit by pitch. They gave up the stolen base, but then after that, he got him to ground out back-to-back batters and then struck the last batter out. So he did a nice job to get out of the inning. It's just that the hit by the pitch, the one mistake, and come back to cost him a run.
Again, bottom of the first inning, Garaway trails Carrollton 1-0. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas with Big Z Sports, thanks to Claxon Communications as well, as Jenkins gets his sign, the lefty, in the dirt for ball 1. Hayden Jenkins, the southpaw, black pants all the way down to his shoes. Some kids wear the socks up these days. He's all the way down to the feet. As the 1-0 pitch is fouled away by Peyton Keller back behind us to even the count to 1-1. How'd you like wearing your socks? Did you wear them up, wear them down?
I didn't play baseball.
You didn't play baseball?
I was not very good at baseball, so I stuck with football and basketball.
The 1-1 pitch swung on and fouled back here to the backstop to make the count 1-2. Well, in basketball, did you wear your socks up or down back when you played? Back when we played, it was stylish to have them up, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we started up 7th and 8th grade. When we got to high school, they went down a little bit.
1-2 on Peyton Keller for the Garaway Pirates. He slaps it one down the first base line and foul, just into foul territory. Stays alive now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Keller, of course, pitching today for the Pirates. Wears number 7.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Keller really wanted to swing on that one, but he wasn't sure what the call was going to be, so he laid the bat out there and just put a little contact on it, made sure he didn't get for a called strike.
And the 1-2 pitch going to be inside in the dirt to even the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Is it okay to say in the turf or on the turf or on the? You say in the dirt. What do you?
I would just say in the dirt.
In the dirt, and I'm used to saying in the dirt. So this turf thing's got me shaken up a little bit here. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Peyton Keller. He swings at it, drives it down the right field line. That's going to be just out of the reach of the right fielder, Barong. As Keller stays alive, the count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think the wind helped that one a little bit further to keep carrying foul, and it was probably a good thing it did. Barong looked like he was going to have a play on it. The way the wind was blowing, it carried it a little further than it should have.
The wind blowing kind of in from left field and across towards first base, so any ball hit to right field is going to carry to the right farther. And the 2-2 pitch in the dirt again. Works the count even to full now for Peyton Keller, the junior pitcher for the Garaway Pirates.
That one hit the turf about 4 feet out in front of the plate. He must have really lost it out of his grip.
Hayden Jenkins on the hill for the Carrollton Warriors. The lefty gets his pitch, now delivers the payoff. In the dirt, ball 4 as Keller works a walk after going the hole early in the at-bat. So Peyton Keller now on first after the walk. Brings up Jamin Beachy, the second baseman. He wears number 2. Plays second base and bats second. So he's a deuces wild for Jamin Beachy and the Garaway Pirates. 1-0. Carrollton leads Garaway here in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch is in the dirt. Nice block by Landon James, the catcher for the Warriors.
Yeah, James has had getting a workout already today. A lot of those pitches coming in low. He's gone out for a meeting with his pitcher right here to try to calm him down.
Big thanks to our sponsors today: Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital, PAC Drilling, Wood Electric, Commercial and Savings Bank, WM Commercial Roofing. Advanced Athletics brings you your replays today on our stream, and our postgame brought to you by Kime, and of course our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Coming up, the 1-0 pitch again in the dirt, and it gets back to the backstop as Peyton Keller is going to advance up to second base on the wild pitch. As the Garaway Pirates in business now, as Jamin Beachy sits at 2 balls and no strikes now with a runner in scoring possession, and that's Peyton Keller. Looks back at the runner, does Jenkins, fires to the plate. That's going to be low and inside as well. 3 balls and no strikes now to Jamin Beachy. Hear the wind howling in our microphones here today. We apologize. Not much we can do about it. But the 3-0 count. Going to be low for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to Jamin Beachy. Now the Pirates have runners on first and second with nobody out. Brings up Doran Mass, the shortstop. Wears number 4 for the Pirates and bats from the right side.
Jenkins going to have to figure out what he's got going on here because he's thrown a lot of balls in a row, and there's another one in the turf.
He threw it down, and the catcher, James, did a nice job blocking it from going to the backstop, or both runners would have been in scoring position. 1 ball, no strikes to Dorn Mass, the shortstop for the Pirates. The 1-0 pitch, going to be on the inside corner for strike 1. Runners on first and second. Peyton Keller walked. Jamin Beachy walked. On 4 pitches. Doran Mast has a count even now at 1-1. Jenkins looks back at the runner at second, fires to the plate. The bunt out in front of the plate. Nice job by Beachy. Lays it down, picks it up by Jenkins, and he just gets him at first base, but the sacrifice goes 1-3. Great job by the pitcher to get that runner, Beachy, flying down the first baseline for out number 1.
Yeah, nice job on the bunt, though. He put the bunt in a position where the pitcher could only go to first base. He didn't have a chance to go anywhere else with it. So it's a nice sacrifice bunt right there.
Sacrifice for Doran Mass brings up Zach Misko, the cleanup hitter. Wears number 44, plays first base, runners in scoring position. First pitch down to Misko in the strike zone for ball 1. Pirates on the verge. 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out. Misko at the plate. Takes strike 1 on the outside corner to run the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Misko, he was locked and loaded. He was ready to uncork one right there, but it was a little low.
The 1-1 pitch. Misko fouls it back to the backstop. For strike two. In the hole, or on deck for the Pirates, Alexander Roden. In the hole, Gabe Amacone. If they get that far. Misko now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third is Peyton Keller on third. Jamin Beachy on second. Jenkins fires at a plate. Going to be a line shot down the first base line. Just foul. Keeps the count. Add 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Zach a little late on the swing right there. Drove it down the first base line. Just foul.
One nothing. Carrollton leads here. Bottom of the first. Misko fouls another one back off to the backstop here. Keeps the count even. Add 1 ball and 2 strikes. If you recognize the name Misko, Zach's oldest sister, Anya Misko, played softball here for the Lady Pirates and at one time held the career home run record for the Lady Pirates. Off-speed pitch gets Misko out in front. Drop third strike. And they throw it down to first and they get him for out number 2. Nasty curveball there from Jenkins. Gets Misko way out in front for out number 2.
Big out right there for the Warriors. Now it's all up to the pitcher. He could end this inning right here.
Number 1, Alexander Roden. Kind of old school, no batting gloves, no sleeves today for Alexander, the senior center fielder for the Pirates. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Lefty on lefty. Of course, we see Alexander on the football field, basketball court, and here on the diamond for the Pirates. Bats from the left side, throws from the left side. Swing and a miss by Alexander Roden, and that's going to be strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pirates need a clutch here from the senior Alexander Roden. Maybe tie this game up or even take the lead. 1-1 pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. Roden now in a hole at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runners on second and third, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Carrollton leads 1-0. The 1-2 pitch on the outside corner, strike 3. Roden disagrees with the call but trots on back to the dugout, and that's going to do it for the Pirates. They leave 2 runners on, and after 1, Carrollton leads 1-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Top of the second inning back here at Garaway High School. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital for our presenting sponsors here today for Garaway and Carrollton. Top of the second inning, Carrollton leads 1-0 over the Garaway Pirates. The Pirates knocked on the door in the bottom of the first inning, left 2 runners on, was unable to get that clutch hit with 2 outs. So Carrollton still leads 1-0. Leading off here in the top of the second inning, number 32, Jake Whitmore, the third baseman. Then we'll see Isaiah McConnell and Hayden Jenkins, the pitcher. The first 3 for Carrollton. Of course, on the hill today, Peyton Keller for the Garaway Pirates. Run down the defense one more time for Garaway. Misko at first, Beachy at second, Mast at short, Jesse Beachy at third, Brady Roden in left, Alexander Roden in center, Gabe Amacone in right, Jackson Reifenschneider behind the plate for the Pirates. Jake Whitmore, the third baseman, steps in now for Carrollton. Bats from the right side. Wears number 32. Keller gets the sign and delivers. It's going to be high and inside for ball 1.
Yeah, that one looked like it came out of Keller's hand a little early, so it sailed high on him.
1 ball, no strikes to Whitmore, the third baseman. 1-0 pitch. Caught him. And another hit by pitch. Second one in as many innings. Whitmore this time the victim. Keller trying to go inside. Went a little bit too far inside.
Lead-off batter in both innings have got hit by a pitch.
So number 11, Isaiah McConnell, the shortstop, steps in, bats from the right side. With Whitmore on first. He's going to fake the bunt. Squares around now. Drops it and squares again. Oh, and the ball goes behind him and it hit him again. Peyton Keller having some control issues out there today with the cold weather as McConnell hit by pitch.
Timeout by Reifenschneider. He's going to go out and talk to his pitcher.
So Keller, it's tough to grip a baseball when it's cold like this. We have gloves on sitting here doing the game. I can only imagine trying to throw a baseball and keep control of it with the temperatures and the wind and everything else. But that's spring baseball in Ohio, Shannon.
Yeah, it's a little bit different up here on the hill too. It's colder here than it is somewhere else.
So the pitcher steps in. Hayden Jenkins bats from the left side just like he throws it. He's going to bunt one down the third base line, and that's going to go foul for strike one.
Quick update from the softball game over here on the hill is Garaway and TCC are tied after one inning at 0. And if you're able to do pitcher and pitcher, you could be watching both games by Big Z Sports or just get 2 tablets going.
What would you do?
I'd have one on the tablet, and then I'd have the baseball game on the TV because, you got to hear my voice.
Oh, there you go. The bunt out in front of the plate, fielded by Keller. Nobody at first base, so that's going to be an infield hit for the pitcher, Hayden Jenkins. It's going to load the bases for the Carrollton Warriors after he tried to give himself up and was able to beat it out to first base as the first baseman, Misko, was crashing hard. So that's going to be a base hit for Hayden Jenkins. Now he's on first. McConnell's on second. Whitmore on third. Nobody out here. Top of the second inning between Garaway and Carrollton. Head coach Justin Elmore out to the mound to talk to his team. Maybe a miscommunication there on the coverage, on the bunt, on the rotations on the bunt. Coach Elmore getting his teammates, or getting his team back at it, understanding the signs and getting them back on the same page. Coach Elmore's been here. This is his 17th season at the helm for the Garaway Pirates.
He looks like he's 17 years old, so it's hard to believe he's been here 17 years.
I know, right? Young looking. I know he's younger than both of us, but he's been here for a long time and actually coached his brother when his brother came through. And he's been here, like I said, for 17 years at the helm for the Pirates. Pirates in trouble, bases loaded, nobody out, top of the second inning. First pitch going to be a strike to John Barong, the right fielder for the Carrollton Warriors. No balls, 1 strike now. That was a get-me-over fastball for Peyton Keller. Get some of that confidence back out on the hill. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Back behind us now at no balls. And 2 strikes for John Barong. Bases loaded, nobody out. Carrollton threatening here in the top of the second inning, already leading 1-0. Barong, Broadwater, then back to the top of the order, and Rinks. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3, as Barong goes down swinging for out number 1.
Big at bat right there for Keller to take Barong down. He's able to get 1 out.
That's going to bring in number 9, Garrett Broadwater, the left fielder, bats from the left side. Keller gets the sign, now delivers. Swung on and fouled off down the left field line and out of play for strike 1.
Keller seems to be finding his groove after Coach Elmore was out at the mound and talking to him, and he's still got a lot of work to do to get out of this inning with the bases loaded.
Nice little ground ball double play would be nice for the Pirates to get out of the inning, but the 0-1 pitch swung on and fouled off again right off the fence of the third base dugout for strike 2. So 1 out, bases loaded for the Carrollton Warriors, leading 1-0, top of the second inning. Big Z Sports here on the hill and Sugarcreek. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Peyton Keller comes back to strike out the 2 batters following the bunt single. Now 2 outs, bases loaded for the Carrollton Warriors. And back to the top of the order. Now center fielder Jackson Rinks reached and scored the only run of the game back in the first inning. Outside pitch. Fires down to third base, does Reifenschneider. Almost gets the runner on third, Whitmore, but the umpire says he is under the tag, so Whitmore gets back under the tag. The pitch to Rinks was ball 1. 1-0 count. The pitch fouled off back here to the screen right in front of us for strike 1.
That was a nice play at the last one by Reifenschneider to go down the third base line. I thought he was going to get a good play in there, and like you said, he just got under the tag.
And the 1-1 pitch to Rinks. Swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch there from Keller. Makes the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Keller's really settled down after the visit to the mound by Justin Elmore, the head coach for the Garaway Pirates. The 1-2 pitch now from Keller. Just outside for ball 2. Reifenschneider did a great job of framing it there on the corner, but the umpire said just a little bit too far outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded for Carrollton. The 2-2 pitch outside again, ball 3. Got to bring something here to try to get Rinks out. Full count, bases loaded, runners will be on the move as Keller gets a sign. Looks, now delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Peyton Keller strikes out the side after loading the bases and ends 3 runners on base for the Carrollton Warriors. And after 1.5, Carrollton leads 1-0 over the Garaway Pirates. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back to Garaway High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital for our presenting sponsors for high school baseball and, of course, Claxon Communications. We are in the bottom of the second inning. The Carrollton Warriors lead the Garaway Pirates 1-0. Carrollton had the bases loaded with nobody outs in the last half of the inning. Peyton Keller comes back and strikes 3 in a row out to strand the bases loaded for Carrollton, and now comes up for the Garaway Pirates, number 10, Gabe Amicone, the right fielder, Jackson Reifenschneider, and Jesse Beachy, the first 3 for the Pirates here in the bottom of the second inning. Amicone, a junior, plays football, basketball, and baseball for the Pirates. Bats from the right side. Tall, lanky, right-handed batter takes the first pitch inside for ball 1.
Yeah, these kids look huge when they're on the football field.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit bigger on the basketball court, and then when they get to the baseball field, it's like, oh, I think he needs a cheeseburger.
Well, they've lost all that weight from playing all them sports. The 1-0 pitch outside for ball number 2. Nice eye from Amicone. So 2 balls, no strikes to Gabe Amicone. 2-0 pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Reifenschneider and Beachy follows Amicone here in the bottom of the second inning. Carrollton leads 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike 2 for Amicone. High inside fastball. Got Amicone to chase it. evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I haven't met a kid yet that didn't like the high one.
Oh, so hard to lay off of. 2-2 pitch, he goes after it and strikes out, does Amacone for strike 3, the out number 1 of the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Jenkins seen it on the last pitch. He said, you like the high ones, I'm going to bring it back at you. And Amacone wasn't able to lay off of it.
That's going to bring in the catcher, the backstop, number 24, Jackson Reifenschneider, the junior. Bats from the right side. Takes the first pitch low and inside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Just a little bit inside, says the home plate umpire for ball number 2. Reifenschneider wears my favorite baseball number, 24. Grew up rooting for Ken Griffey Jr., so 24 was my favorite number growing up. And he wears that on his back. Takes strike 1 on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike now to the junior Reifenschneider. Jenkins fires the 2-1 pitch. Went right back just a little bit inside that time for 3 balls now and 1 strike to Reifenschneider. Jesse Beachy on deck. Brady Roden in the hole for the Garaway Pirates, who trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 3-1 pitch going to be lined into right field. Right fielder goes back. He falls down. It gets behind him as Reifenschneider hits the first base bag and keeps moving. Now touches second base, and he is motoring to third. Is going to have a stand-up triple as Jackson Reifenschneider gets the first hit of the year for the Garaway Pirates, and it's a big one. A 1-out triple here in the bottom of the 2nd inning for the junior catcher. On a 3-1 pitch, Reifenschneider lined it to the right field fence. The right fielder, Barong, falls down, goes over his head, and Reifenschneider was off to the races.
Yeah, I'd have to go back to look at the replay. I don't know if Barong adjusted wrong and didn't think he could get to the ball, and he tried to make an adjustment, and he fell. But Reifenschneider seen it, and he just kept right on motoring.
Jesse Beachy takes strike 1. The third baseman for the Garaway Pirates wears number 6, plays third base. In the hole now, no balls and 1 strike. Jackson Reifenschneider with a 1-out triple here in the bottom of the 2nd inning as Beachy takes strike 2 on the inside corner. Pirates with a runner on third base, 1 out. Brady Roden on deck for the Garaway Pirates. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed by Beachy, and that's going to be out number 2. For the Garaway Pirates, Hayden Jenkins comes back and strikes out Beachy after the triple by Reifenschneider. Now number 3, Brady Roden, the left fielder. He bats from the right side. His twin brother, Alexander, bats from the left side. Roden takes a strike on the inside corner for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1-0. Carrollton leads here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 1-0 pitch, or the 0-1 pitch outside for ball 1.
Yeah, the Pirates got to find a way to put this ball in play. You don't want to waste that triple by Reifenschneider.
1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed by Brady Roden. Makes the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Of course, some of the names you hear, Amacone, Roden. All these kids played basketball deep into the basketball season as Brady fouls it off back here to the backstop. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. We talked about football legs before getting into basketball, and then they have their basketball legs, and maybe their arms aren't in shape enough to middle of the season. They will get in shape for baseball. The 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled down the right field line and out of play. Roden fouling off pitches here to stay alive. One ball, 2 strikes to Brady Roden. 1-2 pitch, going to be inside for ball 2.
Nice job by Brady right there. Was able to watch that one come in, didn't swing at it.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reifenschneider on third base after a triple earlier in the inning. 2-2 pitch, swung on and popped up down the first base line. That's going to get out of play as the count is going to remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Roden doing a nice job to stay alive and try to get his pitch to get Reifenschneider in from third base.
we've had enough foul balls go out of the ballpark over there on the right side of the field that Carrollton coach Brian Conley just went ahead and put a player out there and told him just stay there.
The 2-2 pitch, going to be a curveball inside corner. Caught looking is Brady Roden. Buckled his knees, and that's going to do it for the Garaway Pirates here in the bottom of the second inning. But one hit and a runner left, and after two, Carrollton leads Garaway 1-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is a name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
High school baseball season in full effect here on the hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas with Big Z Sports. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors here in the 2023 baseball and softball seasons, as we are in our PAC Drilling mobile studios. In the top of the third inning, Carrollton leads Garaway 1-0. A run scored way back in the first inning. Jackson Rinks was hit by a pitch. He stole second and scored on a ground out from second, a ground out to second base for the only offensive run here in the ball game. Pitchers have kind of settled down, Shannon, as we've seen throughout the last couple of innings. They get in trouble and then they strike out the side.
Yeah, the pitchers have done a nice job coming back after getting in trouble. You know, Carrollton had the bases loaded last time, and Keller was able to get out of it, and then Jenkins gave up that triple, and he was able to get out of the inning. So good job by both pitchers.
So number 15, Caden Reniger, going to step in. He actually bunted back to the first baseman, or back to the pitcher Keller in the second inning for out number one. So he fouls the first pitch off there for strike one in the hole. No balls and one strike. So he's 0 for 1 on the day is Reniger. The 0-1 pitch. They get him, and they say hit him again. Another hit by pitch by Peyton Keller. That's going to be number 4 of the day, hit by pitch.
Yeah, I usually don't have stat columns for hit by pitch, but after the first couple innings here, I went ahead and created one. I'm sure that's not something Peyton Keller wanted to hear me say, but he's given up 4 hit by pitches a day, and that's uncommon.
Very uncommon. Again, cold, windy day here on the hill in Sugarcreek. Early spring baseball in Ohio. Ball gets out in front. Nice job by Reifenschneider to block it, but it kicks out in front of him and about halfway to the pitcher's mound as Reniger then advances on to second base. I'm going to give that a wild pitch to Peyton Keller. So runner on second now. That's Reniger. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter. Sorry, 1 ball to the batter. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Beachy fields it, throws on to Misko for out number 1 is Caden Smith. So that's going to go 4-3 on the put out. And Reniger on to third base with 1 out now. Number 3, Landon James, the catcher. He struck out looking back in the first inning to end the first inning. So 1 out here, top of the third inning. Carrollton leads 1-0. James, first pitch, going to be lined down the first base line and out of play for strike 1.
Keller got to work again this inning here. Now already got a runner on third base with only 1 out.
The 0-1 pitch. Down the first base line again and foul for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to the catcher, the number 4 hitter, Landon James. Where's number 3? Bats from the right side. Runner on third is Reniger. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And out number 2 now here in the top of the 3rd inning. Strikeout number 5 for Peyton Keller.
2 of those strikeouts coming against James. That was his second strikeout for the Warriors.
Both pitchers have 5 strikeouts out on the day. Jake Whitmore steps in now. He was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd inning to lead off that inning for Carrollton. Takes high and inside for ball 1. Whitmore was stranded on 3rd in the top of the 2nd inning. Keller comes back and strikes out the side after loading the bases with nobody out. The 1-0 pitch going to be on the inside corner for strike 1.
Nice pitch right there by Keller. Froze the batter. He didn't know what to do.
What's that bright light I see behind me? Is that the sun that came out? That's a good thing. That could keep us a little bit warmer out here. 1-1 now to Whitmore. The pitch fouled off. Back behind us here on the hill in Sugarcreek. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to the 3rd baseman, Jake Whitmore. 1-0 Carrollton leads the Garaway Pirates. Top of the 3rd inning. Keller looks into his catcher. Reifenschneider gets the sign, looks the 3rd. Now fires the 1-2 pitch. Curveball inside corner, strike 3. Peyton Keller gets Jake Whitmore looking for out number 3 here in the top of the 3rd inning. And after 2.5, Carrollton still leads the Garaway Pirates 1-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Back out here to Garaway High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Carrollton leads the Garaway Pirates 1-0. Garaway will have the top of the order. Peyton Keller, Jamin Beachy, and Doran Mass to lead off here. Trailing 1-0. Hayden Jenkins still on the hill for the Warriors. Nice curveball. Get me over curveball here to start the inning. First strike 1.
Keller could come up to bat right here and help his own cause, get on base.
The 0-1 pitch, yet another curveball. And now it's no balls and 2 strikes to the junior pitcher for the Garaway Pirates. He walked back in the 1st inning, stranded on 3rd. 0-2 pitch, going to be high, fastball. Keller checked his swing, going to be ball 1. Keller walked, advanced to 2nd on a wild pitch. Then on 3rd after a bunt. The 1-2 pitch going to be high and outside again for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, count even now to Peyton Keller. 0 for 0, technically no official at bats here today as he walked back in the 1st inning. The 2-2 pitch going to be dribbled to second base. The first baseman, there's nobody there. Keller's going to beat it out for a base hit. The first baseman, Caden Smith, came off as Renninger was going to field the ball. Smith cut in front of him, fielded it, and then there was no one at first base to get Keller as Keller was hustling down the line for an infield hit.
Yeah, Caden Smith come a long ways off of first base to make that play whenever the second baseman was in position.
Now Jamin Beachy takes the ball low and inside for ball 1. Second hit of the ball game for the Pirates. The 1-0 pitch is going to be inside as Beachy Moves his front foot to get out of the way of that pitch. 2 balls in, no strikes now. Peyton Keller on first after an infield single just a moment ago. The 2-0 pitch. Strike 1 right over the heart of the plate on a fastball to Jamin Beachy. As Beachy tries to lay down a bunt, bounces off the plate as you heard, and that's going to go foul for strike 2. 2 balls now, 2 strikes. Runner on first is Peyton Keller after the single. Infield single at that.
Quick score update. Garaway Lady Pirates and the TCC Lady Saints are still tied at 0 after 3 innings of play.
And now the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes to Jamin Beachy as Jenkins misses low and inside to run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Just outside, ball 4. Jamin Beachy draws a walk. Peyton Keller on to second base, and that's going to bring in number 4, Doran Mass, the shortstop.
Nice job by Jamin Beachy right there to lay off of that one. It was belt buckle high, but it was just a bit outside. A lot of kids would have jumped all over that one.
Doran Mass, he had a sacrifice bunt back in the first inning. As Jenkins now steps off, trying to get Keller to move back to second. Didn't like the lead he had. Mass swings a hearty cut at the first pitch and fouls it off back behind us. Count now, no balls and 1 strike. No outs here, bottom of the 3rd inning. Garaway trails 1-0 to the Carrollton Warriors. Keller with a let off the inning with an infield single. Jamin Beachy walks as Doran Mass swings and misses to make the count no balls and 2 strikes to the shortstop for the Garaway Pirates. Cold, windy day here on the hill in Sugarcreek. Jenkins looks back to second. Now he's going to step off and gets Keller almost to slide back into second. Nice move there by Jenkins, the left-hander. Trying to keep the runner close. Shortstop creeping in behind. Now the 0-2 pitch is going to be swung on. Dribbled up the middle to second base. And they turn the 6-4-3 double play, or the 4-6-3 double play on Doran Mast to get the out. The 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Keller advances on to third base. But nice play there by the second baseman, Reniger, on to McConnell and then on to Smith for the 4-6-3 double play. Now steps in Zach Misko, takes strike 1 on the curveball.
Yeah, the Warriors defense helped Jenkins out right there, got him out of a pinch. Now it's up to him to go ahead and get this last out.
That one misses for ball 1. Zach Misko, he struck out back in the first inning. 1-1 pitch. Misko out in front of the curveball now as it's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs now here in the top of the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Garaway Pirates. Keller on third with 2 outs. Curveball going to be fouled away back to the backstop. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Zach Misko. Again, Misko 0 for 1 on the day, struck out back in the first inning. Nice eye there to run the count even to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Misko. Runner on third is Keller. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Jenkins gets out of trouble again on a strikeout. Misko strikes out to end the inning for the Garaway Pirates. 1 runner left. And after 3, Carrollton 1, Garaway nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugarcreek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Welcome back to Garaway High School. At top of the fourth inning, Carrollton leads Garaway 1-0. Been a back-and-forth game, some strikeouts, some hits, some good defense by both teams here today. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Claxon Communications and, of course, our presenting sponsors, Tusk Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, for bringing you all the action all season long here in the spring of 2023 for baseball and softball. 1-0 Carrollton leads here at top of the fourth inning. Isaiah McConnell, Hayden Jenkins, and John Barong will be the first three to bat for the Carrollton Warriors here in the top of the fourth inning. What's the update on the softball game, Shannon?
Bottom of the four, Lady the Lady Pirates coming up to bat, and it's still 0-0 after 4 innings, or after 3.5.
Got a close game over there on the hill, and just east of them in the baseball diamond, of course. Got a good one here as it's 1-0. Carrollton leads the Garaway Pirates here, top of the fourth inning. McConnell steps in. He was hit by a pitch back in the third inning. First pitch from Keller. Going to be low for ball one. Sun shining now here as the clouds trying to get out of here. Looks like it's going to be a nice rest of the week and warm up a little bit, and I think the rain returns for the weekend just in time for everybody to have off, and the rain comes back. 1-0 pitch. Going to be low down in the dirt again for 2 balls and no strikes. Isaiah McConnell, the shortstop, wears number 11, bats from the right side. Keller gets the sign, looks in, and fires. Strike one called on the outside corner. Runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike for Peyton Keller, the pitcher for the Garaway Pirates. Isaiah McConnell, the hitter for the Carrollton Warriors. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2 as McConnell now has the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keller shakes off Reifenschneider again, gets his pitch. The 2-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 3. Runs the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wind's calmed down a little bit, still a little windy here on the hill. Top of the fourth inning, 1-0 Carrollton. The payoff pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. McConnell gets caught looking for out number 1 here in the top of the fourth inning.
Nice job. Nice job by Keller right there to keep his composure and just go after him. Payoff pitch. He got him.
That's going to bring in the pitcher. Hayden Jenkins has the lone hit of the game for the Carrollton Warriors. A single back in the second inning, excuse me. Lines one over the shortstop, just out of the reach of the shortstop, Doran Mass, for hit number 2. He's going to take off running for second base, and now he retreats back to first, does Jenkins, the pitcher, as he lines one just out of the reach of the shortstop, Doran Mass. Mass made a great effort to try to catch that one, lays out, and just out of the reach of Doran Mass, a shortstop, for hit number 2 of the game for the Carrollton Warriors. It's going to bring up John Barong, the right fielder. He struck out swinging back in the second inning. Going to try to lay a bunt down, and he fouls it off to the backstop for strike 1. Barong struck out on 3 pitches back in the second inning. Runner on first. That's going to be Hayden Jenkins. Just lined a single into left field. Out of the reach of Doran Mass, the shortstop. Going to square around a bunt. He takes off running. Reifenschneider fires it to second. And Jenkins in on the slide with the stolen base. Moves into scoring position.
Jenkins got a nice jump right there. It was going to be hard to make that play, and he did a good job getting a good lead.
No balls, 2 strikes now to Barong. Keller looks back, now fires. Going to be low and inside for ball 1. Not a bad pitch on 0-2. One nothing, top of the 4th inning. Carrollton leads Garaway. The 1-2 pitch swung on and hit under the glove of the second baseman, Beachy. The fire to the plate is going to be close. There's going to be a play as Reifenschneider tries to field it on the hop. It bounces out of the glove, and Jenkins scores from second base on the RBI single from Barong to give the Carrollton Warriors a 1-0 lead. Barong moves up to second base on the throw to the plate by right fielder Gabe Amacone. So Carrollton now leads 2-0 here in the top of the 4th inning.
That was a nice job there by Amacone to field the ball. He just tried to make a little too much happen right there. He probably should have just held the runner at first.
Nice bit of 2-strike hitting there from Barong to get the runner home from second base. That's going to bring up Broadwater. He squares around to bunt, and he gets the bunt down. Keller fields and throws to first. And the umpire calls him out at first. The first base coach wanted the out or the safe call, and now the Coach Conley from Carrollton is asking for a review here from the home plate umpire to see if he saw anything different, as Broadwater was called out at first base. And it looks like the call will stand. Broadwater will be out on the 1-3 or 1-4 put out. And Barong is now on third base, and that's going to bring up Jackson Rinks, the center fielder and leadoff hitter for the Carrollton Warriors. He was hit by a pitch and struck out. So he's 0 for 1 on the day, scored one of the 2 runs for the Warriors. First pitch swinging, and is going to be fouled down the left field line and out of play. Keller gets the pitch that he wants. Now looks to third base. Fires the 0-1 pitch. Going to be outside for ball 1. Two 2-0 Carrollton leads Garaway. Top of the 4th inning. Runner on third. 2 outs. 1-1 pitch. Lying down the first base line and foul out of play for strike 2.
Rinks got around on that one a little early. Drove a foul ball.
Rinks, one of the seniors for the Carrollton Warriors. 1-2 pitch. Just high and outside. Going to fire down to third base, does Reifenschneider. We saw that earlier in the game and almost gets him again, but the runner Barong gets back under the tag. It's going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Rinks, the left-handed leadoff hitter for the Warriors. And a 2-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3 called, and Keller gets out of the inning with a strikeout of Jackson Rinks. Leaves Barong at third base, but 1 run and a hit in the inning for the Carrollton Warriors. And after 3.5, the Carrollton Warriors lead 2-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Bottom of the fourth inning, the Garaway Pirates trail the Carrollton Warriors 2-0 as Alexander Roden leads off the bottom of the fourth for the Pirates. First pitch high, off speed, slipped out of the hands of Jenkins, the pitcher for the Carrollton Warriors. Alexander struck out looking his first at bat. The 1-0 pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Roden 0 for 1 on the day and on the season, I guess. This is game number 1. Nice turnout, nice crowd here on hand for Garaway and Carrollton. The new field for the Pirates. The 2-0 pitch going to be outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes to Alexander Roden. Wears number 1. It's hard to keep up with his numbers. I think he's 3 in football. What was he, 22 in basketball and 1 in baseball. So why can't they just keep the same number? The 3-0 pitch in the dirt for ball 4 as Roden draws a walk on 4 pitches.
Well, I noticed this was the first sport that they weren't back-to-back numbers.
That's true. Yeah, was it? Well, 3 and 5 for football.
Oh,
22, 23 for basketball. Now 1 and 3. Timeout on the field as head coach Brian Conley heads out to the mound to talk to his southpaw hurler, Jenkins. Big thanks for the hot chocolate today, man. Oh, goodness gracious. That was, and it gets cold out here, you get hot chocolate, that's a great thing, man. Big thanks to Claxon Communications crew for hooking us up with the hot chocolate.
I'm good. Sure. Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Shannon's being tough and turning the hot chocolate down, making me look like a wuss.
I'm also watching our softball game on our other YouTube channel, and the Garaway Pirates have taken the lead 2-0 out of 4 after 4 innings.
So Gabe Amico now in batting for the Pirates. He fouls the first pitch back for strike 1. Amico struck out swinging back in the second inning. Alexander Roden on first after a 4-pitch walk. The 0-1 pitch in the dirt, and Amicone does a nice job to lay off of that for ball 1. Didn't quite squirt away far enough for Roden to advance to second base on that, but he took a look at it for sure.
Yeah, nice job by Jackson Ranks to be able to get down and block it, and it just rolled out in front of him a little bit.
1-1 pitch, going to be fouled off down the first base line. Is the first baseman going to have a play on it? And they will not, as it goes out of play for strike 2.
Now, I think it gets up high enough, it gets in that little jet stream up there, and then all of a sudden it just takes off foul, you know. There's been a lot of balls roll over that hill.
Wind blowing from left to right, kind of, sort of, kind of at a diagonal. I mean, it's kind of like 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock if you're looking at a clock. Foul ball, foul tipped as the catcher hangs on to it, and Amicone strikes out for out number 1. So Reifenschneider batting now for the Pirates. He tripled back in the second inning. As Jenkins steps off and fakes a throw to first. Roden head first back into first. Roden with a big lead over there at first. First pitch to Reifenschneider. He fouls it off back behind us for strike 1.
Reifenschneider still has the timing down on him. He just got underneath that one a little bit.
1 out here, bottom of the 4th inning. Carrollton leads 2-0 over the Garaway Pirates. The 0-1 pitch, going to be outside for ball 1. Jenks gets the sign. Now he's going to fire over to first. Roden takes off for second, and he slides in feet first as the ball gets past the second baseman covering, and that's going to be a stolen base for Alexander Roden as he takes off as Jenks throws to first, but he beats it out. The throw from the first baseman, Caden Smith, to Isaiah McConnell, the covering shortstop, goes into left field, but nice job by the left fielder to back the play up. Keep Roden at second base. Still 1 ball, 1 strike to Reifenschneider. 1 for 1 on the day. Takes it outside for ball 2.
Jenkins taking his time with Reifenschneider. Still only 1 out. He don't want to give up another big hit to him.
On the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and driven to second base. Second baseman picks it up, fires on to first base for out number 2 as Roden advances on to third base on the 4-3 put out. Going to bring up number 6, Jesse Beachy, who struck out his first at bat in the second inning. On deck for the Pirates, Brady Roden. Runner on third, Alexander Roden. Beachy takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Alexander Roden on third base with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed by Beachy. Run the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Jenkins went outside with that pitch and got Beachy to chase it.
1-1 pitch, going to be inside for ball 2. Update on the girls' game, Shannon?
Still 2-0 Pirates, top of the 5th.
Game moving right along over there, just to the west of us. Lady Pirates, a lot of expectations for them this year. As for the baseball team here for Garaway, the pitch is low now for 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jesse Beachy, the third baseman for the Pirates. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th inning. Alexander Roden on third base. A 2-2 pitch, going to be lined to second base. The second baseman struggles to catch it, and the run scores as the ball gets past the first baseman on the throw. And Alexander Roden scores from third base to make the score 2-1. Carrollton leading Garaway.
And Beachy will get to advance to second base as the ball got thrown and it went out of play, so the runner will get to advance automatically to second base.
That's going to be a E4 on the play.
I thought the second baseman was going to recover and be able to get the out, but then it was just not a good throw.
First pitch to Brady Roden, down low. RBI on the play for Jesse Beachy. He reaches on the air. If the second baseman, Reiniger, fields it cleanly, they get out of the inning. He bobbles it and then throws it away to first. 1-0 pitch down low again to Brady Roden, runs the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Beachy on second. After reaching on the air, knocking in the run of Alexander Roden, who walked earlier in the inning. The 2-0 pitch going to be down low again. 3 balls and no strikes. Brady Roden 0 for 1 on the day, struck out looking to end the second inning. Bottom of the 4th, Carrollton leads 2-1 over the Garaway Pirates. Runner on second is Jesse Beachy. Number 3, Brady Roden. 3-0 pitch, going to be high, inside, ball 4, and that takes us back to the top of the order in Peyton Keller. Keller reached on a walk and a single here today. He's 1 for 1. Been on base both times. Been stranded at third both times. The right-handed pitcher for the Garaway Pirates. As Jenkins steps off again, fakes the throw to second. Pays a lot of attention to the runners, does Hayden Jenkins, the left-handed pitcher for the Warriors. First pitch to Keller, going to be a curveball in the dirt. Great job by James to block that to keep the runners at first and second. One ball, no strikes to Peyton Keller, the junior pitcher for the Pirates. Foul ball. Back here to the screen. Umpire having a little fun with Jamin Beachy as he throws the foul ball back to him. He says, "Look up, that sun. I didn't see that ball coming." So the 1-1 pitch, going to be a ground ball up the middle. Can the second baseman get there? He can. Can he get the first? He got him at first base, says the umpire, and that's going to do it for the Garaway Pirates. But they do get on the board with one run across, and after 4, Carrollton leads Garaway 2-1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Top of the 5th inning back here at Garaway High School. Shannon Thomas, Joe Geckler. 2-1. Carrollton leads the Garaway Pirates. Garaway gets on the board in the bottom of the 4th inning with a run to cut the lead to 2-1 for the Carrollton Warriors. Presenting sponsors today, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Stay tuned for our postgame, our Kime postgame. We'll have our McInturf Realty player of the game and talk with the player of the game and the winning coach of today's ball game. Well, a few innings to go before that. Update on the hill over in the softball game. What do we have, Shannon?
Still 2-0 Pirates. 5th inning, bottom of the 5th.
Lady Pirates still leading, bottom of the 5th inning over there. Check that one out on our YouTube page as well. Like Shannon said earlier, you can have a split screen or have something on the big screen and on your tablet watching both games. Big thanks again to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Zach Motice and the guys there, and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors for the spring baseball and softball season here with Big Z Sports. First pitch by Keller, going to be grounded to second base. Beachy picks it up, fires to first. Nice try by Misko to dig it out of the dirt, but he just couldn't come up with it. And Caden Reniger has reached first on the throwing error by Jamin Beachy. So Beachy fielded it nicely, just threw it in the dirt. Misko could not dig it out as Reniger gets on first after the error. That's going to bring up Caden Smith, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Does have an RBI. And the first pitch, going to square around the bunt, going to foul it off back behind us here for strike one. Two to one. Carrollton leads Garaway, top of the 5th inning. Runner on first is Reniger. We see a still shot of the last play of the last inning, and can understand why Garaway wasn't happy with the call. Misko fields the bunt down the first base line and tags first base for out number 1 as Reniger advances on to second base. One out here, top of the 5th inning. Runner on second, that's Reniger, after the error by Beachy. Ground ball through the hole, vacated. Nice job by Beachy to get to the baseball and fire it home, and Reifenschneider to scoop it up. As Landon James gets on first after the base hit, and Reniger gets to third base. So runners on first and third. As Jake Whitmore, the third baseman, steps in. He's 0 for 1 on the day, been hit by a pitch. Keller, Whitmore squares around. He pulls it back for ball 1.
Things seem to calm down here a little bit. Looks like both teams lost a little bit of enthusiasm this inning. It's just quiet and kind of like baseball practice and not a game here.
As Keller steps off, but the runner takes off to second base, and that's going to be James. He gets in under the throw, and then they fire to third base to try to get the runner coming back, but he's safe as well. So runners now on second and third after the stolen base by Landon James. Jake Whitmore still at bat. 1 ball, no strikes to him. 1-0 pitch, going to be high and inside. Ball gets all the way to the backstop as we get hit by the catcher there as he tries to get us wet there. I'll get him after the game, don't worry. So, and now we have a timeout on the field as Coach Elmore going to take off to the pitcher's mound and talk to his team after the kind of crazy inning here for the Pirates.
Yeah, it kind of just seems like after that last inning there, and don't want to say the missed call, but
it was a missed call.
We watched the replay.
We watched the replay. It was a miss.
And it just seems like it's just kind of just unraveled him a little bit here. And Jackson's taking it out on you and making you wear hot chocolate.
Don't worry. I'll get him back for that, you know. It's all good, man. He looks over and taps his chest, saying, my bad. Hey, you know what? You're playing a game. I'm just calling it. No big deal. Luckily, it didn't get on me, so I'm okay with that. Big thanks to the guys cleaning up here beside me as the game continues. They don't worry about us. They just continue to play a baseball game here. Next pitch. Swung on and missed, I believe, for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Whitmore. Runners on second and third. Next pitch by Keller, going to be a curveball all the way to the backstop. Runner coming home now as Keller catches, and he gets under the tag. Does number 17. For the Carrollton Warriors, and that's going to be a run scored on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there. He come in head first, definitely got underneath the tag. It was a nice attempt by Reifenschneider. Wild pitch. Was able to get it in, just not quite low enough.
The 3-1 pitch now. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Runner on third now. Run in. 3-1. Carrollton leads Garaway here. Top of the 5th inning. Payoff pitch inside for ball 4 as Whitmore draws the walk and brings up number 11, Isaiah McConnell, the shortstop. He is 0 for 1 on the day, been hit by a pitch and struck out looking. Again, 3-1. Carrollton leads Garaway, top of the 5th inning. Keller looks back to third. Now fires to the plate. The runner takes off, fires it down to third. Does Reifenschneider to get to see if he can get the runner leaning towards the plate. Runner advances to second. I'm going to call that an catcher an indifference. That's not really a stolen base, but so 1 ball, no strikes to McConnell. Going to be outside for ball 2.
Quick update on the other side of the hill. The Lady Pirates have added another run, 3-0. Lady Pirates going into the bottom of the 6th.
Have some of their fans come over and check out the ending of this game here. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Strike 1 on the inside corner to McConnell. 2 balls and 1 strike now to the shortstop. McConnell for the Carrollton Warriors. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2. Runs the count even now to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on second and third with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. 1 run in. Two pitch, going to be high and inside for ball 3. The payoff pitch from Keller. High and inside for ball 4. Bases loaded now, 1 out for Hayden Jenkins, the pitcher. He is 2 for 2 on the day with a run scored, a stolen base, doing good things on the pitcher's mound as well for the Carrollton Warriors. First pitch to Jenkins. On the outside corner, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch going to be high and outside for ball 2, or ball 1.
Temperature's starting to drop here, and the wind has not slowed down. You know, eventually that's going to start affecting these players.
Pitch in the dirt. Runner coming to the plate, and he is going to score for run number 4 of the day for the Carrollton Warriors as they now lead 4-1 on the wild pitch from Peyton Keller. Runners on second and third now as they all move up on the wild pitch. Strike called right down the middle there on Hayden Jenkins. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cold, windy day here on the hill in Sugarcreek. Carrollton leads 4-1. Peyton Keller's 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back behind us. The count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. John Brong in the hole, on deck for the Warriors. Garrett Broadwater in the hole if they were to get that far. McConnell on second, Whitmore on third. It's going to be a ground ball to the first baseman, Misko. He fields it, steps on first, throws it home, and a wild throw allows the run to score as Whitmore scores from third to make it 5-1 Carrollton here in the top of the 5th inning.
That's just one of those things right here where all the bounces have gone the right way for Carrollton this inning. They've done a good job of taking advantage of wild pitches, bad throws. They've had a good inning right here.
2 outs now as John Brong steps in. He is 1 for 2 on the day. He singled and struck out. Takes strike 1 from Keller. Keller not done a bad job on the hill today for the Pirates. The 0-1 pitch. Bounces away from Reifenschneider. He collects it quickly. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Keeps McConnell at third base. 3 runs here in the 5th inning. 5-1 Carrollton leads Garaway. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and driven to right center field. That's going to be a gap shot as Amico tries to catch it and lays out. Nice job by Alexander Roden to back him up on the play, as Barong's going to have a RBI triple for the Warriors to make it 6-1 Carrollton. Nice try there by Gabe Amicone in right field to get back to the baseball. The wind was carrying it. The wind does crazy things to a baseball that gets up in the sky today as the wind blowing from left to right. Amicone did a nice job to try to catch that ball.
It's a nice at bat for Barong. Able to put some power behind it. Got it out there, like I said, got it up in that jet stream. It carried away a little bit. Amicone made a nice play. Just couldn't quite get underneath the ball. And
ball one low to Broadwater. That triple very similar to the one Reifenschneider hit back for the Garaway Pirates. Got up in the wind, like you mentioned, Shannon, and it did crazy things. And the right fielder, Carrollton right fielder fell down. Amicone tried to dive and catch it and couldn't come up with it. As the next pitch is high for ball 2 as Reifenschneider fires it down to third base again to try to get the runner Barong. 2 pitches in a row. Reifenschneider not shy to throw the ball to third base. 2 balls, no strikes to Broadwater, the left fielder. It's going to be on the outside corner for strike 1.
Barong, one of those senior leaders for the Warriors.
2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on and popped up back behind us here, behind home plate. Going to be foul ball for strike number 2 to Garrett Broadwater.
I wasn't sure how far it was going. I could only reach my neck back so far.
I'm like, oh.
Got cold and stiff. I came back forward.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3 runs in here, 4 runs in here in the 5th inning. Going to be high and outside for ball 3. Runs the count full, does Broadwater. He is 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded back to the pitcher. And struck out.
Reifenschneider's got a workout behind the plate today.
The payoff pitch. High and outside for ball 4.
Coach Elmore coming out to the mound.
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here for the Pirates, and we will have a pitching change. Take a break, come back. Again, 4 runs in here on the top of the 5th inning for the Carrollton Warriors. They lead the Garaway Pirates 6-1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Back at Garaway High School, Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas pitching change for the Garaway Pirates as Peyton Keller's day is done for Garaway as Doran Mast now in on the hill for the Garaway Pirates. Right-hander wears number 4, getting his final warm-ups as Peyton Keller now moves out to shortstop for the Pirates. Trailing 6-1 after 4 big runs here in the top of the 5th inning for the Carrollton Warriors.
Quick update on the other side of the hill. The Lady Pirates lead the Lady Saints 3-1 in the top of the 7th.
Back to the top of the order now for the Carrollton Warriors. Jackson Rinks batting for Carrollton with a runner on third and 2 outs. Mast throws from the right side and delivers. Ball in the dirt for ball 1.
Nice job by Broadwater right there to get a jump at first base.
So now runner on second and third. Carrollton's dugout alive and well, leading 6-1. 1-0 pitch going to be inside for ball 2. Jackson Rinks, the leadoff hitter and center fielder for the Carrollton Warriors, 0 for 2 on the day, 2 strikeouts. He's been hit by a pitch, has a stolen base, and scored a run for Carrollton here today. The 2-0 pitch, outside corner for strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike to the center fielder, Jackson Rinks. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Runs the count even now to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on second is Garrett Broadwater. Runner on third is John Barong. RBI triple for Barong. 2-2 pitch going to be inside for ball number 3 to run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch, swung on and fouled off down the first base line. Nice job by the first base coach to field it. Flip it back to the pitcher, Doran Mast. The count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Peyton Keller now at shortstop. What's your starting pitcher for the Pirates? Doran Mast now pitching for Garaway. Reifenschneider. Time was called at the plate. Reifenschneider now going to run out to the mound, chat with his pitcher. Just wish the sun would come out and the wind would stop.
Well,
don't think we're going to get that, though.
The Lady Pirates picked up the win tonight over TCC 3-1.
So Lady Pirates start the season at 1-0 with the win over TCC. The payoff pitch now to Rinks. Swung on and fouled off. Back to the backstop here in front of us. Got time called now by the home plate umpire. Runners on second and third. Full count to Rinks, the batter. Mass gets his sign, looks back, now fires the payoff pitch. Swung on and popped up. Misko calls it. He's in foul territory. And he makes the catch. Does Zach Misko to end the inning, but 4 big runs for the Carrollton Warriors expands the lead. Now after 4.5, Carrollton leads 6-1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to Garaway High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, bottom of the 5th inning. Garaway trails Carrollton 6-1. As Garaway comes here in the bottom of the 5th inning, looking to put some runs on the board. Congratulations to the Lady Pirates as they pick up their first win of the season and they knock off TCC. Was it 3-1?
3-1.
3-1 for the Lady Pirates today over just behind us. I'm sure we'll have some of the fans sneak over here to catch the ending of this one between Garaway and Carrollton on the baseball diamond. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors today, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, PAC Drilling, Wood Electric, Commercial and Savings Bank, and the first pitch into Jamin Beachy is a strike looking. Our instant replay today on our video stream as the curveball goes high is Advancing Athletics. So thanks to those guys as well. And, of course, our Kime postgame coming up after the game is over. And our McInturf Realty Player of the Game will be announced then. The 1-1 pitch. Beachy waves at that one and misses for strike 2. Pirates trail 6-1 here, bottom 5. You have Beachy, Mast, and Misko here, 2, 3, and 4 for the Pirates. Inside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jamin Beachy. Jenkins done a nice job on the hill today for the Carrollton Warriors. The lefty fires a 2-2 pitch, swung on and popped up. That looks like it's going to get out of play, and does. The count stays even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Jenkins has done a nice job on the mound today. He got in trouble a couple times, able to pitch his way out of them. He's helped himself out at the plate. He's had a pretty good game today.
In the running for a couple things sitting in front of you there. Maybe up for the McInturf Realty Player of the Game. He's got it done at the plate and on the mound today for the Warriors. 2-2 pitch, curveball, strike 3 called. Buckled Beachy's knees there at the plate as he strikes out looking for out number 1.
Tell you, he has a nice curveball. When he's got it on, it moves a lot.
Hear the oohs and the ahs from the crowd behind us. You saw that curveball break in, and it was a pretty curveball. Hard to pull the trigger for Jamin Beachy. So Doran Mast now started the game at shortstop. Now he's on the hill for the Pirates. Another curveball in the dirt for ball one. Bottom of the fifth inning, Garaway and Carrollton. 6-1, Carrollton leads. The 1-0 pitch going to be high for ball two. Mast has bunted at a sacrifice bunt and grounded into a double play back in the third inning. Another pitch high and outside runs the count to 3 balls and no strikes. Of course, the JV teams play opposite here, so Carrollton hosting the Garaway JV today. 3-0 pitch inside for ball 4. It's going to bring up Zach Misko, the cleanup hitter for the Garaway Pirates. He's 0 for 2 on the day, 2 strikeouts. So Mast on first after the walk. 1 out here, bottom of the fifth inning. Carrollton leads 6-1. Curveball, just low for ball 1. After the beautiful third strike curveball on Beachy, making him look for strike 3, he's thrown 5 straight balls. Time called by Misko, granted by the home plate umpire. Count remains 1 ball, no strikes to Zach Misko. Runner on first is Mast. Fires over. The ball almost gets away from the first baseman, Smith, but he's able to pull it in.
Yeah, the ball started to sail on him. Thought it was going to go over his glove, but he was able to bring it down.
I think that one would have went out of play. That was high enough to get over those fences out behind the first baseman. Swing and a miss. First strike 1 to Zach Misko. 1 ball, 1 strike now to the cleanup hitter. Wears number 44. Bats from the right side. Swing and a miss again by Misko for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to Misko. Swing and a miss on a high fastball as Misko strikes out for the 3rd time here today for out number 2 of the bottom of the 5th inning. Going to bring up Alexander Roden, the center fielder. He's walked and struck out, scored the lone run for the Garaway Pirates here today as a stolen base as well. Just outside for ball 1.
Nice job when Roden lay off that one. He had it eyed up there, but he didn't pull the trigger.
Alexander, good eye at the plate. Curveball going to be low and in the dirt for ball 2. Had a 4-pitch walk his last at bat. Stole second base. Scored on an error by the second baseman Reniger for the Warriors. They throw over to first as Mast is able to get back. 2 balls, no strikes to Alexander Roden, the center fielder, wears number 1. No batting gloves on a cold day like today. The ball outside for ball 3. Good eye again for Alexander. The 3-0 pitch going to be outside, ball 4, as Roden draws yet another walk here today. Makes runners on first and second now as Gabe Amicone stepping up. He's 0 for 2 on the day, struck out twice.
Looks like to be another pitching change.
Looks like Coach Conley going to walk out to the mound, and that may be the day for Hayden Jenkins. Talking to his southpaw, taps him on the head, says, hey, let's get him, let's go, you got this. Trots back to the dugout, just a quick settle him down, trying to collect his thoughts, and lets him stay out there.
I seen the coach point to the dugout. I thought maybe he was getting ready to call for somebody else, and apparently he just wanted to give him an extra breather.
So number 10, Gabe Amicone, the junior right fielder, steps to the plate for the Pirates. Wears number 10, just like he does in basketball. Strike one called right down the heart of the plate. Tall, lanky right-hander is Amicone. Runners on first and second, Mast and Roden. Hardy cut there from Amicone, fouls it off. Back behind us for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Carrollton leads 6-1. As you can hear, it's windy here on the hill in our microphones today. 0-2 pitch. Ooh, just inside as Amicone's able to get out of the way of that. Almost caught him on the left arm there, but Gabe was able to get out of the way of that pitch. Runs the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch, curveball, got him swinging and missing, and that's going to be out number 3. 2 runners left, and after 5, Carrollton 6, Garaway 1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugarcreek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Top of the 6th inning here at Garaway High School. Carrollton leads 6-1 over the Garaway Pirates. Big 4-run inning, the last inning for Carrollton to break this game open, as they're going to have 2, 3, and 4 coming up here in the top of the 6th inning. Looks like Dorn Mass still on the hill for the Garaway Pirates in relief of Peyton Keller, who started the day for Garaway. Again, the Lady Pirates, the softball team, just behind us here on the hill, got their first win of the year today as they knocked off TCC, the Lady Saints, 3-1. And, of course, you can watch that game on our YouTube channel just like you're watching our game. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors all season long here this spring. Coming up, our Kind post game, and of course our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. If you're watching our stream, thanks so much for tuning in. If you see a replay, that's thanks to Advancing Athletics, is our replay sponsor for Claxon Communications and Big Z Sports. Caden Winokur steps in. He scored a run here today, been hit by a pitch, as Mass fires the first pitch low for ball 1. He is 0 for 2, is Reniger. Scored a run, reached on an error. Fouls it off at the plate for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Caden Reniger, the second baseman. I have him as number 15, but his shirt says number 17, and the lineup says number 15. He swings and misses for strike 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Reniger, one of the seniors for Carrollton. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and lined down the first base line as the first base coach tries to field that, and it goes right between the wickets into the fence. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Reniger, the second baseman for Carrollton. Wears his pants up to the bottom of his knee. Red, black, and white striped socks with the stirrups. 1-2 pitch, curveball, got him swinging. He decided to swing late at that, and it fooled him for out number 1.
Yeah, nice pitch by Mass there. He threw that curveball in there and left it hanging up there for him. He waited too long to try to pull the trigger.
It's like, I'm going to swing up, but too late. So nice pitch there from Doran Mass to get out number 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Brings in number 13, Caden Smith, the first baseman for the Warriors. First pitch, going to be inside for ball 1. Smith on the day, 0 for 3, has an RBI and a sacrifice. 1-0 pitch, grounded to the shortstop, Keller. Fields it on to Misko, out number 2 for the Garaway Pirates. Nice play there by Peyton Keller to fire it on to Misko for out number 2.
Yeah, Smith had some wheels on him. He was getting down that first base line, and luckily for Keller, he didn't have no problem transferring the ball out of his glove and was able to get the out.
Going to bring on the cleanup hitter, number 3, Landon James, the catcher. He is 1 for 3 on the day, 2 strikeouts, lines it back up the middle as Mass ducks to get out of the way. And that's a sharp line drive up the middle for a base hit for Landon James, his second hit of the ball game. Good reactions by Doran Mast. If he wouldn't have moved, it might have hit him.
Yeah. It come off that bat pretty quick of James's bat, and Mast was able to just spin his head out of the way.
Those laser sticks. Looks like we got a pinch hitter here now, number 18. I don't have an 18 on my roster. As Mast looks, now fires to the plate. Strike 1 on the inside corner to our mystery hitter. No 18, right? I'm not missing it. It goes 15 to 24, so there's no 18 on the roster for the Carrollton Warriors. 0-1 pitch from Mast. Fires. Inside. Pops out of the glove of Reifenschneider. Does a nice job to pounce on it. Keeps the runner at first for ball 1.
Kind of hoping to hear a parent yell out a name, but
that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I'm going to look up the as they fire over to the first baseman. I'm going to see if I can pull it up. Maybe it's on the JV roster. I don't know why he wouldn't be with them today, though. There is there's an 18 on the JV team. It'd be Connor McConnell, but he's a freshman. So I'm not sure if that's him or not. But, hey, there's an 18 on the JV team. Maybe he got pulled up and wasn't told today, or we weren't told. Count going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll do it for the Carrollton Warriors here in the top of the 6th inning. Runner left, and after 5.5, Carrollton leads 6-1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Garaway trails Carrollton 6-1. New pitcher on the mound for the Carrollton Warriors is Isaiah McConnell. Wears number 11. He was playing shortstop. Now he is on the mound.
Whitmore goes to shortstop.
So Whitmore is short now.
Looks like Caden Smith went over to third base. So he was playing first.
Caden Smith now at third.
And Looks like Hayden Jenkins is out there on first base, and he's got a sweatshirt on.
Probably to stay warm, doesn't hurt that arm.
I'm just going off the facial hair.
You could do that sometimes, I guess, in high school, right? So, a couple changes there for the Carrollton Warriors as Jackson Reifenschneider, the junior catcher, going to step up to hit off of Isaiah McConnell. Reifenschneider with a triple earlier in the game, grounded out to second as well. So he's 1 for 2 on the day. Done a nice job behind the plate under some tough circumstances. So McConnell now pitching here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Curveball low and inside for ball 1.
Curveball had a nice little bit of speed on it right there.
Next pitch is going to be fouled off down the third base line for strike 1.
Coach Elmore wasn't able to control that one.
Reifenschneider lines one to shortstop. Shortstop fires it and pulls the first baseman off the bag, Jenkins, and that's going to be, would you give him an error to hit on that?
I give him the hit, but
I'll go by what you say, Shannon. That was a hit for Jackson Reifenschneider. He's hustling down the line and give him the hit there for Reifenschneider. We're going to have a base runner now for Reifenschneider, the catcher. It's going to be a courtesy runner. Have no idea what number that is. He has a sweatshirt on, so. So number 6, Jesse Beachy to the plate for the Pirates. Reached on an error with an RBI. Knocked in the run of Alexander Roden. And he struck out. First pitch going to be high and inside for ball 1.
Pirates looking to get something going here after the pitcher change.
No outs here, bottom of the 6th inning. Curveball over the heart of the plate for strike 1. 6-1, Carrollton leads Garaway. Bottom of the 6th inning, no outs. Garaway with a runner on first as Jackson Reifenschneider singled. Now courtesy runner for him. Beachy batting for the Pirates. Another curveball inside, almost clips his elbow. But Beachy lets it go across for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, and it gets him in the back as Beachy takes it right in the middle of the back, right off the 6. And now there's runners on first and second as Brady Roden steps to the plate. Brady Roden's 0 for 1 on the day, struck out looking and walked. Just like his brother, no batting gloves. Curveball inside for ball 1. So McConnell struggling a little bit to find the strike zone here. Gives up the leadoff hit to Reifenschneider. Hits the next batter, Jesse Beachy. Now misses inside to Brady Roden. 1-0 pitch, high and outside for ball 2. Time called by the catcher, Landon James, to go out to talk to his pitcher, McConnell.
Big at-bat for the Pirates right here. Brady Roden, if he can make something happen, try to close that gap.
Peyton Keller on deck, followed by Jamin Beachy, then Dorn Mast. Miss go if we get that far. Alexander Roden if we get farther. The 2-0 pitch, going to be inside and high for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes to Brady Roden. Going to be high inside, ball 4. Bases loaded now as we go back to the top of the order. Number 7, Peyton Keller, started the day on the hill for the Garaway Pirates, now playing shortstop. He's walked, he's singled, and he's grounded out to second base. First pitch, going to be on the outside corner for strike one.
Nice pitch there by McConnell. Try to get his confidence up here with the bases loaded.
Kind of get him over fastball for the strike. Bases loaded. 0-1 pitch, line drive into right field. That's going to get down for a hit for Peyton Keller. 1 run scores, and they're going to hold up Beachy at third. But an RBI single by Peyton Keller makes it 6-2. Carrollton leads Garaway. Jamin Beachy now steps in, wears number 2, plays second base. He is 0 for 1 on the day, 2 walks and a strikeout. High and inside for ball 1. You know, by the end of the year, we're going to be in shorts and T-shirts and be like, remember that day in March when it was 12 below?
I'll probably be in shorts tomorrow at the Canot Valley game.
Ball 2, high and inside. What game do we have tomorrow night, Shannon?
Canot Valley Lady Rockets opening up their new stadium against Buckeye Trail.
That'll be a nice, fun game for you out there in Bowerston. The 2-0 pitch. High and inside for ball 3. Nice eye by Jamin Beachy. McConnell struggling to find the strike zone a little bit here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 run already in for the Pirates. Bases loaded for Jamin Beachy. The 3-0 pitch. He called it strike 1 on the inside corner. Beachy bailed out as it was inside. But the home plate umpire called it strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
I think Beachy tried to sell it a little bit and didn't get it sold.
3-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back behind us. Runs the count full to 3 balls and no strikes. Or 3 balls and 2 strikes.
McConnell just took a big, deep breath right there as he walked off the mound.
He's like, whew, got one there. Didn't want to walk one in. 6-2, Carrollton leads Garaway. Garaway threatening here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bases loaded. 3-2 pitch, line drive to the shortstop. He makes the catch. Great job by Whitmore to catch that hard line drive off the bat of Jamin Beachy. That was looking for, had eyes for extra bases for Jamin Beachy, and Whitmore did a nice job to reel that in for out number 1.
Yeah, big play for Whitmore over there. He started the day at third base, and now he's over at shortstop and made a nice play.
He's going to bring in number 4, Doran Mast, who's on the mound now for the Garaway Pirates. Started the day at shortstop. Takes ball 1 on the outside. Bases loaded still for the Garaway Pirates. 1 out here, bottom of the 6th inning. 1 run in. 1-0 pitch. Going to be grounded down the third base line, but foul for strike 1. Oh, it is chilly out here.
Yeah, you're the official scorekeeper, so I gave up on stats a little bit ago.
Come on, I was keeping up with all your stats. I was hoping for them at the end. It's a 1-1 pitch now. Curveball on the inside corner, strike 2 to Doran Mast. Zach Misko on deck. Alexander Roden in the hole if we were to get that far here in the bottom of the 6th. Garaway trails 6-2 to the Carrollton Warriors. McConnell gets his pitch and now delivers. Curveball inside, almost catches Mast in the helmet, and he gets out of the way to run the count even at 2-2.
Mast turned to the dugout and shook his head no, so I don't know if somebody told him he should have wore it.
Don't want to wear one off the helmet. That could go bad. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. He got him looking. A little off speed, maybe a slider or some kind of curveball, but Mast got caught looking for out number 2. Misko 0 for 3 on the day, 3 strikeouts, bases loaded. Be a great time for the cleanup hitter to clean it up for the Garaway Pirates. First pitch inside for ball 1. Alexander Roden on deck for the Pirates. Gabe Amacone to follow. One-oh pitch. Line drive, base hit through the right side of that infield. 1 run's going to score. The runner rounding third, he's going to score as well. And that's a 2-run RBI single for Zach Misko. As 2 runs score, Beachy and Roden come across the score there for the Garaway Pirates.
I was just getting ready to say that Misco was struggling at the plate today, and this would be a good opportunity to come through, and he come through in a big way right there.
Peyton Keller advances to third base on the RBI single, the 2-run single for Zach Misco. Like you said, Shannon struggling on the day, was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Got a big clutch hit there for the Pirates to cut the lead for Carrollton to 6-3.
Going to have another courtesy runner here as Misco comes off. And another sweatshirt comes on.
Another sweatshirt. We'll figure it out who it is later. Alexander Roden. A couple different nicknames for him. A-Rod. I'll fire over to first.
Just not Alex.
Just not Alex. They don't call him Alex. It's Alexander. A-Rod. If you call him Alex, his parents will yell at you. Three runs in for the Garaway Pirates here, bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch here to Roden. High and outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. It's going to be inside for ball 2. Runners on first and third. 2-run single by Misco. Gets Keller to third. Courtesy runner for Misco. Alexander reaches for one down and out of the strike zone for strike 1. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning, 6-3. Carrollton leads the Garaway Pirates. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Alexander on the day is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. He scored a run, stole a base. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the Garaway Pirates here in the 6th inning. But they get 3 big runs and now trail the Carrollton Warriors 6-4. And after 6, Carrollton 6, Garaway 4. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to Garaway High School, top of the 7th inning. Garaway trails Carrollton 6-4, a 3-run inning in the 6th inning to cut the lead to 6-4 for the Carrollton Warriors, as Doran Mass still on the hill for the Garaway Pirates. Isaiah McConnell, Hayden Jenkins, and John Barong will be the first 3 up for the Carrollton Warriors here in the top of the 7th inning. Been some action here in the last couple of innings. Got kind of quiet there in the middle part of the game, but we've seen some action here in the last couple of innings from both teams.
The action is heating up.
It needs to heat up.
But the weather is not.
Yes, it's getting colder as we go. As Mass now on the hill in his 2nd inning of work. McConnell fouls the first pitch back in out of play for strike 1. Goodness. The 0-1 pitch from Mast. Not sure where that missed, but it was called ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch fouled off to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like Mass brought the fastball right there, was able to throw it McConnell got just underneath of it.
McConnell's 0 for 1 on the day. Been hit by a pitch and walked. Been on base twice, scored a run. Fouled off again at the plate. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. McConnell struck out looking. Hit by a pitch in the second inning and walked in the fourth. 1-2 pitch. Curveball going to be high and inside for ball 2.
Nice job by McConnell to duck and get out of the road of that one.
Two pitch, high and outside, high and inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, count full to McConnell. McConnell, a junior, shortstop and a pitcher. We've seen him play both here today, as he's on the hill currently for Carrollton. The payoff pitch, swung on and fouled back to the backstop. The count remains full at 3-2. And the payoff pitch from Mast. Swung on and missed, strike 3, as Doran Mast gets Isaiah McConnell to swing and miss on 3rd strike for out number 1. It's going to bring in Hayden Jenkins. Started on the hill today for the Carrollton Warriors. Now playing first. First pitch to Jenkins. Inside for ball 1. Jenkins is 2 for 3 today. Runs scored, stolen base. He grounds it to the second baseman. Throws on to first and gets him. Does Jamin Beachy as he fires on to Zach Misko for out number 2.
Jenkins only a junior for the Carrollton Warriors. He's got that baseball player stamps, you know.
Yes, he does.
Pretty good athlete.
That's going to bring up John Barong. Been on base a couple times here today. 2 for 3, a single and a triple. Strained it at third base both times. He lofts this one in the sky as Rodent and Amicone tried to get to it, and neither one of them could as it falls in between them for a 2-out base hit for John Barong, his 3rd hit of the day. Going to bring up number 9, Garrett Broadwater, the left fielder. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a walk, a stolen base. First pitch, runner takes off, swing and a miss as Reifenschneider hangs on to it. And Barong steals second. Carrollton likes to steal bases, as we've seen a couple of times here today. 0-1 pitch, going to be in the dirt, and gets behind Reifenschneider. And Barong walks on to third base on the wild pitch.
After that last inning, the Warriors would like to put some more insurance runs on the board after Garaway was able to close the gap.
Beachy fields it off the pitcher's glove, and he is out at first base as Misko stretches. That play goes 1 to 4 to 3 on the putout, and the Garaway Pirates get out of the inning. Stranding Barong at third base. Go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Carrollton 6, Garaway 4. Back with the bottom of the 7th after this with Big Z Sports.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting your goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Bottom of the 7th inning here at Garaway High School. Carrollton leads 6-4. The Garaway Pirates, one last chance here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Going to lead off by Gabe Amacone, Jackson Reifenschneider, and Jesse Beachy. The first 3 hitters for the Garaway Pirates here today to face Isaiah McConnell and the Carrollton Warriors. First pitch going to be inside on the corner for strike 1. Garaway fans behind us did not like that call. Not sure Gabe liked that call, but needless to say, it's strike 1. Curveball inside again, this time ball 1. Looks like same exact location, this time it was a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Fouled off at the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Amacone. He's 0 for 3 on the day, struck out all 3 times. Getting cloudy behind us, of course. The wind's picking up a little bit.
Those are snow clouds moving
Stop it. 1-2 curveball just misses for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. It's Ohio and it's March. It could be 80 and then snow that evening. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Amacone. Fouls it off down the third base line to stay alive with the count remaining at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital today, our presenting sponsors. PAC Drilling, our mobile studio sponsor. Wood Electric, our pregame sponsor. Of course, Commercial and Savings Bank was our in the dugout segment in our pregame. WM Commercial Roofing, our starting lineups. The 2-2 pitch to Amacone. Ground ball to third. Scoops it, throws it in the dirt. He got him at first base on the 5-3 put out for out number 1.
Nice job by Caden Smith, who moved over to the third base. He was the first baseman to start the game and moved over to third and did a nice job right there on the scoop and throw over to first base, who is your starting pitcher, Jenkins.
Keep all that straight. It's going to bring in Jackson Reifenschneider. Down and in for ball 1. Pirates down to the final couple of outs, trailing 6-4 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Cold, blustery day on the hill in Sugarcreek. 1-0 pitch, swung on, driven up the middle for a base hit. Reifenschneider's good day continues at the plate for the junior catcher as he singles up the middle to keep the Pirates alive and bring up Jesse Beachy. Tying run now at the plate in Jesse Beachy. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run last inning. Knocked in a run as he reached on an error. And he is struck out here today. First pitch swung on and grounded to third. Fielded by Smith, fires to second, gets one there, and he beats it out at first base as the fielder's choice goes 5-4 and out number 2.
Nice play right there to take out the lead runner. 2 outs in the inning.
So the game's in the hands of number 3, Brady Roden, to keep the Pirates alive here today, trailing 6-4 with 2 outs, runner on second. He is the tying run here at the plate. Fouls the first pitch back for strike 1. Brady has walked twice today, scored a run, and struck out way back in the second inning. The 0-1 pitch, curveball, high and outside for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to the senior left fielder, Brady Roden. Be high and inside for ball 2. Both Rodens today demonstrate a great eye at the plate. Alexander from the left side, Brady from the right side. Brady's walked twice today. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Run the count even to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pirates down to their last strike, trailing 6-4 here, bottom of the 7th inning. McConnell in relief of Jenkins. The 2-2 pitch. Inside, ball 3, as the ball squirts away from the catcher, Landon James. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to number 3, Brady Roden. Runner on first is Jesse Beachy. Payoff pitch. Swung on and dribbled to third. Smith comes up and he can't field it cleanly, and the Pirates are alive here now with 2 outs, and Roden on first and Beachy on second after the infield single from Brady Roden. Takes us back to the top of the order, and Peyton Keller. Peyton's had a nice day today. He's walked, singled, grounded out. And knocked in a run back in the last inning. Runners on first and second. Pirates trail 6-4. Curveball low and in for ball 1. Oh, we don't have timeouts. We don't have time for that right now. It's too cold out here for that. My hot chocolate tastes like chocolate milk now because it is cold.
Coach Elmore wanting to bring in a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner. So Jesse Beachy coming off the field for a courtesy runner. Maybe get a little more speed on the base pass for the Pirates. If Peyton Keller can get one in the gap, they have a chance to tie this up, Shannon. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th inning. 1 ball, no strikes. That ball is going to be fouled off down the third base line for strike 1. This may be the quickest Kime post game in history.
McConnell here has got to keep his composure for the Warriors, focus just on the batter, try to get the out.
1-1 pitch outside for ball 2. Coming up, of course, our Kime post game, our McInturf Realty player of the game as well. But a few more things to take care of here in this ball game. 2-1 to Keller. Line drive to shortstop, fires on to second, and that is going to do it for the Garaway Pirates as the Carrollton Warriors play spoiler today as they knock off the Garaway Pirates 6-4 here in the season opener on the hill in Sugarcreek. Again, final score from Garaway, Carrollton 6, Garaway 4. Back after this with a Kime post game after this with Big Z Sports.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial Roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugarcreek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to Garaway High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and our kind post-game show as the Carrollton Warriors knock off the Garaway Pirates 6-4. Today we are here in our kind post-game, and we are joined by our McInturf Realty player of the game, Hayden Jenkins, as my brains froze right now. It is so cold out here. Hayden, you're a junior for the Carrollton Warriors. You were 2 for 4 at the plate, a run, a stolen base. You were also 5 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, and 1 run today. Talk about your team's performance.
Well, my team played very well. I tried to do my best out there, try to keep the walks down for them. That way they can play loose, play aggressive, just try to keep it loose for them,
Hayden, as you play in weather like this, obviously we all are used to it. I played in this weather back when I played high school baseball, but spring baseball in Ohio, the first few weeks, always cold and hard to play in. How does your team focus when it's cold like this and windy and, it's not ideal baseball weather?
Well, we just try to keep each other up, just say play through it. If you need warmed up and you need throw, we'll always throw with you. Just try to keep each other up, keep each other positive, not let the cold get to us, sir.
And actually, when you're out on the mound and it's cold, is it hard to stay loose? Is it keeping your hands? We saw some pitchers today hitting some batters and throwing some wild pitches, but is it hard to stay loose and stay warm out there?
Yeah, especially in between batters, it's hard just to keep your hands warm, try to keep in your same rhythm, trying to get batters out. It's just fight through it,
Hayden, what did Coach say to you guys after the game there in the dugout as you guys celebrate your first win of the season?
He said that we played excellent. There was a few things that we could brush up on, but otherwise all that, we hit pretty well. Pitchers did amazing. Outfielders did amazing.
Awesome. Hayden Jenkins, our McInturf Realty player of the game for the Carrollton Warriors as they win 6-4. We'll be back after this with Big Z Sports. Awesome. Thanks, brother.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. A Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Garaway High School as the Carrollton Warriors knock off Garaway 6-4 today in game number 1 of the 2023 season. Winner Kind post game, Joe Geckler, and happy to be joined by Carrollton head coach Brian Conley. And coach, congratulations, man! You get win number 1 in game number 1. Obviously, game number 1 got rained out on Saturday, but you get back at it today. Not ideal baseball weather. How do you keep the guys going and keep them motivated when it's so cold?
It's tough. I just told them congratulations. They were mentally tough today because I'll tell you this is hard to play in, but they sucked it up and were mentally tough, and they didn't let it bother them, and they kept their energy up, and we got a couple timely hits finally after leaving the bases loaded, and then a couple guys at third base got stranded, but Johnny Barong came up with a big hit, kind of busted it open, got our confidence going at the plate, and we scored enough runs. I knew they were going to scrap back. I knew they were going to have an inning where they got back in the game, and they did, and they made it close, but our guy threw enough strikes there at the end to get us out of here.
You mentioned your guy, Hayden Jenkins, our McInturf Realty player of the game, did a great job. 5 innings, 9 strikeouts, only gave up the 1 run on the mound. Talk about your junior performance.
He's a great pitcher. He's getting some offers from around the area, and he's been working so hard through the winter. He throws all winter long and keeps his strength up, and he takes care of his arm, and he's a great kid too on top of it. So we're lucky to have him, and he threw great today in this cold weather.
Well, Coach, obviously I think the weather is going to get better as we go through the week. What's the week look like for Carrollton?
Next game will be Friday.
Okay,
so hopefully
a few days off then.
Yeah, a few days off, and hopefully it's a little warmer, and then Saturday we're at New Philadelphia.
Okay, so a couple games here at the end of the week, so go get them and get back practicing. Coach, congratulations again on win number 1. We'll see you down the road.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to bus to get warm.
Yep, absolutely. That's Brian McConnell joining us here on our Kind post game. One final timeout, and we'll come back. Shannon and I will wrap it up after this with Big Z Sports.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Back one final time here at Garaway High School. Carrollton knocks off the Pirates 6-4 here today. Shannon, game number 1 in the season. Hopefully as we go on it will get warmer and not as cold as it was today, but both teams battled through it and we saw a good game in the end.
Yeah, it was a real good game. Both teams took a little bit to get going. The weather, I think, had a big effect on the game. They might not think it did, but it really did. It's very cold up here today. The pitchers, what you got to give it to Hayden Jenkins for the Warriors. He was able to find the groove the quickest. Then he got backed up by his defense, and the offense got going, and they put just enough points up, put it out of reach where Garaway made that run, would just come up 2 runs short.
Absolutely. Again, our final score here on the new field at Garaway High School, sponsored by New Camp. Beautiful field turf here for the Garaway Pirates. Carrollton Warriors play spoiler here on the new turf today as they knock off Garaway 6-4 to start the season 1-0. Garaway falls to 0-1. Again, big thanks to Claxon Communications and all of our sponsors here today. For Shannon Thomas, I'm Joe Geckler saying see you next time at the ballpark, folks.
Thanks for listening to Big Z Sports. Tonight's game was presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital, Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Bank, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, and McInturf Realty. Follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. For the best coverage of high school sports, there is only one Big Z Sports.